Hi. Before we start, ensure you have weapon release mapped to something other than spacebar. If you cannot hear me, press Escape, select Options, then Audio tab. Turn down the world and in-cockpit sound levels to 0. Also, if you need to slow things down, just hit Pause Break to pause everything. Active pause is on. Press spacebar to continue. Welcome to CCIP bombing with cluster bombs. CCIP, Continuously Computed Impact Point. CCIP is the usual mode for delivering CPU either from level flight at low level or in a shallow dive. When you press the trigger, the bombs, or CPU in this case, will impact where the CCIP circle, aka Pipper, is at that moment. OK, eyes on the HUD to watch it change. Now press 7 to enter air-to-ground mode. Let's take a look at the HUD. Bottom left, GND means we're in ground attack mode. IP means we're currently in CCIP mode. Important note, the CPU will only release when you have a valid release profile in the HUD, with LA showing. The LA, think of it as launch authorized, will appear in the bottom center of the HUD, about where the CCIP circle is now. Press spacebar to continue. Now press D, and notice that the 4 green dots on the bottom of the HUD swap over. These are your CPU. You have 2 types. On the inner stations, 2 heavy anti-MBT RBK PTAB 500 225s 10-5s, and on the outer, the lighter 250 2.5. PTAB is heat, high explosive anti-tank. The heavy 10-5s will take out an M1 Abrams. The 2.5s, lighter armor and soft-skin vehicles, or SSV as we call them. Take a quick look at your ordnance by going outside. Continue. In a moment, we are going to unpause the mission. We're at just under 700 meters altitude. I want you to throttle back 1 notch, page down, then enter a gentle dive until you get a valid release solution. You will see a bomb fall line and LA appear in the HUD when a valid release solution is computed. The CPU will not release without LA. Press spacebar. OK, you have control. Pull the power back a notch or 2 by pressing page down. Nose down to greater than 20 degrees. You should get a solution at about 500 meters altitude.
Pull up.
Note the HUD symbology.
Pull up.
Climb rapidly
Pull
back
up.
up to above 1,000 meters. Then press the spacebar. As noted previously, the small circle in the centre of the HUD is the CCIP. This is where the CPUs are going to hit. But remember, you won't get a release until you see LA in the HUD. The biggest operational limitation of the RBK series is that they cannot be released below 200 meters. This makes level bombing hazardous. You will get higher release heights if you start higher and dive steeper. You will be able to work out your own preferred delivery method. Press the spacebar to continue. Ahead of you is a large lake. On the near shore, marked with red smoke, is a mixed company of 5 M1 Abrams and 5 M2 Bradleys. We are going to attack this target using shallow dive, i.e. 10 to 20 degrees. You may have to try this a couple of times. Fly until the CCIP or Pipper is just short of the first target. Enter a gentle dive, holding the Pipper just short of the target. Pick a point to track on the ground until you see the target and have a solution. I suggest the tree line. For real, you have to hope your JTAC or FAC marks the target this well. At 600 meters or below, you should get a bomb fall line and LA. Adjust your aim using the bomb fall line and splash. Press the spacebar. OK, over to you. You will do well to hit a single armoured vehicle with 4 CPUs every pass. And yes, they will be firing back with their anti-aircraft machine guns or Bushmaster 25mm autocannons. You should be fine first pass though. Honest. You can drop both pairs of CPUs in one pass by 2 presses of the weapon release. Once you have released, pull up and away and try to avoid overflying the target. Press the spacebar.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
If you have the capacity, press F2 to go external and rotate the view to watch your CBUs impact as you escape. Shack, or splash as we say in the trade. If you only dropped one pair of CBUs, circle round for a second pass, but beware, the enemy is awake. Otherwise, you can continue to practice your strafe by pressing C and blasting the trucks marked by green smoke, or you can end the lesson now by pressing the escape key. Happy hunting!
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Fuel 1500. Fuel 1500.